everybody, this is Bug-Ass Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Target exclusive Helmet of Fate Wonder Woman figure. So before we take a look at Wonder Woman, let's take a look at the accessories that she comes with. So first up, she comes with her standard DC Multiverse base that every figure comes with, and she does have these heels on. And it's pretty difficult to get her to stand without this. So yeah, I'd recommend putting that on her if you're going to display her like that. Up next, she comes with her data file. And there's a pretty cool shot of the figure right there. I do wish that McFarlane Toys would have kept using the comic art. I really like that. But yeah, we don't get that. I think all of them are going to start doing the action figure pictures from now on. So there is her bio. If you want to read that, go ahead and pause that now. And finally, she comes with her sword. And this looks pretty good. It's got some really good sculpt detail to it. That gold looks really good. But my only complaint is that you can see some of the gold showing through right here. Because it is cast in gold and the silver is painted over top of it, so you can see some of that gold showing through. At first, I wasn't a fan of the really bendy blade. It's a really rubbery type of plastic. But I've gotten quite a few McFarlane figures. My Mortal Kombat Scorpion, he had a hard plastic samurai sword, and it broke. Both of them broke, his short one and the long one. So I really wish they would have used that soft rubbery type of sword for him. So I wasn't fond of that at first, but now I see why McFarlane does it, because if you bend it, it'll just bend back into shape. You know, you can't break it unless you really, really try. So taking a look at the head sculpt, it looks really good. The Helmet of Fate is sculpted really nicely and is done in a bright gold color, and that gold looks amazing. It just really pops with the rest of the figure. Now, I thought this was originally just Helmet of Fate over top of like a generic head sculpt, like something that was blank underneath it. But no, actually this has Wonder Woman's hair on it. So yeah, this is actually Wonder Woman's head. I really thought that this was just some generic head. But yeah, it's actually Wonder Woman's head underneath that, so that's pretty cool. I don't think the camera's picking up, but she actually has white eyes underneath there. It's really hard to see. But yeah, she actually has painted eyes underneath there too. This cape looks amazing. It is sculpted so nicely. It would have been nice to see some paint variation in the wrinkles here, but that's not a huge complaint because this thing is sculpted so nicely. That texturing looks amazing. All of the colors on this figure really stand out. That metallic red and that bright gold color, it looks really good. The knife doesn't come out of the sheath. It does swivel though. It's kind of odd. But yeah, it's not removable. You can actually put her sword in her sheath here. I forgot to show that off. Since it is rubber, you can kind of just angle it down in there and slide that in. So you can do that if you want. I do kind of angle that so it doesn't bend it too much. So you can do that if you want to. The texturing on her belt also looks good. You can see the star right there on her skirt. It could have been painted better. It's pretty sloppy. You've got some texturing to the sheath. Has that leather texture to it. The gold trim on the skirt looks really nice. There is a joint down in here, and they tried to blend this with the skin, and I think it actually blended pretty well. You can see a little bit of blue showing through, but I think they did a pretty good job matching that skin tone up otherwise. It's not exact, but it doesn't look bad either. And then you have some gold knee pads, and she has some more awesome texturing to the heels there. So now let's go over her articulation. Surprisingly, she can look up all the way. She can look down all the way. You just kind of have to work with it. But yeah, she can look down all the way. And she can move her head side to side just a little bit. The mohawk does go down in the fold right here of the cape. So you won't get a whole lot of side to side movement there. But you do get up and down movement. And you get some tilting. You get some pretty good tilting there. She has ball-jointed shoulders that can only move out that far. The cape does hinder that. She has butterfly joints, but again, the cape does hinder that. She has swivel at the bicep, double-jointed elbow that can bend in all the way. She has ball-jointed wrists that can move up and down and spin all the way around. She can crunch back all the way. She can crunch forward just about all the way. And she has swivel right here. The waist doesn't swivel as much, but the torso does swivel. Both of the sheets are pegged into the figure, so they actually have some articulation too. They can move back and forth. She has hips that can do just about a complete split. She can kick forward just slightly, and back just slightly. She has double jointed knees that can just about bend in all the way. And she has ball jointed ankles that can move down all the way, up all the way, and spin all the way around. And she has swivel toes that can move all the way up. So now, let's do some size comparisons. So first up, there she is next to the regular release, and this is the version without the helmet. And leave a comment down below and tell me which of these you prefer. I think I prefer this new version, because the colors really pop on it, and the colors on the previous version are darker. You can see the gold is a darker tone, and the reds are also darker. Here she is next to Batman and Joker in a jar. And finally, here she is next to the Bane Build-A-Figure and Scarecrow. And I forgot, I never reviewed this, so I never showed off the little paint mod I did. I ended up painting the veins on with a really, really bright green. And this really pops, especially under lighting. It looks like it's really glowing. So yeah, I'm really happy with how this one turned out. I forgot, I don't think I reviewed any of this wave. But yeah, there she is next to him. So overall, I would highly recommend picking this up because it is really nice. And I actually like it more than the regular version. If you have the regular version, I think you could pass on this. But I do like this better. So that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.